and a debate over fighting crime in Indianapolis neighborhoods.
At least one group claims the city is taking resources away from minority neighborhoods to deal with violence in Broad Ripple. ITMate senior investigative reporter Richard Essex is working this story for us.
Crime and violence have been on the decline after a series of investments by the city in housing and infrastructure. But a recent spike in homicides has business owners in this area concerned that the city is putting their resources elsewhere.
I've got 7 homicides around my house in the last year and a half where I live, sit on my porch. I'm concerned.
Just 1 block to the south from where this group is standing, a little over a week ago, a 19-year-old woman was murdered. It's the same weekend that 3 people were murdered in Broad Ripple. Pastor Robert Laster is surrounded by a group of Haughville business owners who all believe the city is treating them differently because they say Haughville is not an entertainment district like Broad Ripple.
A life is a life, whether it's in Haughville, Brightwood, Carmel, Fishers. A life is a life. And we want to get the same acknowledgement, the same support, the same resources to help us right here in Haughville.
Resources like getting trash cleaned up in the streets. In the center of Haughville is a vacant lot with a hole in the ground. This morning, the hole was filled with water and weeks of trash. This morning, 4 DPW workers filled 2 trucks with trash they scooped out of the hole. I was told that this hole will be filled with trash again within a week. Longtime Haughville activist Olgin Williams said the trash is reflective of the attention the city gives Haughville.
Help the west side with resources we need. We got new businesses spending millions of dollars to come in our community, but yet business won't come in the community because they see the crime.
In February of 2019, I showed you the efforts the mayor and IMPD were taking to control crime in Haughville. The mayor and several members of IMPD command staff walked the neighborhood as part of the mayor's safety walks. 2 weeks prior to this, federal agents raided a house in the neighborhood, taking guns and drugs off the street. Since January of this year, there have been a dozen murders in the Haughville area. I asked the mayor and IMPD to address the concerns in Haughville. IMPD says they are putting resources in areas where violence occurs. And based on discussions with people in the area, they also said in a statement, IMPD deployed a trailer camera in Haughville to monitor a block party, and the event went off without a hitch. IMPD also has invested other technology and resources in the neighborhood after it was requested by residents and community members. In Indianapolis, Richard Essex, Wish TV, ITMate.